The night at the silent station. It was around midnight. The city had gone quiet. Streets empty, lights dim, and an eerie silence had taken over the train station. A cold breeze moved slowly through the platform, making the old metal boards creak softly, adding an unsettling feeling to the night. In the middle of that silent station, a young, beautiful girl stood all alone. Her face showed signs of exhaustion, but in her eyes, there was something else. A quiet fear growing deeper with every passing second. She had left the office late that night. It was her friend's birthday, and she stayed longer than usual. Just a few hours ago, she was laughing, smiling, enjoying the moment. But now, standing alone in that empty station, all that happiness had faded away. She kept checking her watch, then looking toward the empty tracks. The train was late, and then she heard footsteps. Her heart started pounding. Slowly, she turned her head. 2 young men, tall, strongly built, had just entered the station. There was something about the way they walked, something unsettling, something dangerous. Their eyes scanned the area, and then locked onto her. She froze. She tried to look away, but deep down, she knew. They were watching her. Suddenly, flashes of news from 2 days ago rushed into her mind. A girl, assaulted, and then murdered. Her hands turned cold. Her breathing got heavier. Ya Allah, please protect me, she whispered silently in her heart. The 2 men slowly started moving around her, passing by from the right, then from the left, as if they were studying her, waiting, deciding. The station was completely empty, no passengers, no staff, just a faint light flickering somewhere far away. She thought about running, but where would she go? Outside was even darker, even more dangerous, at least here. There were CCTV cameras, but even that didn't guarantee safety. She had heard stories, cases where cameras didn't save anyone. Slowly, she closed her eyes and began reciting verses from the Holy Quran, quietly, with fear, but also with hope, with every word. Her heart felt a little stronger, but the fear was still there. Time felt frozen. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. The men were still there, sometimes whispering, sometimes smirking, but always watching her. Her heart kept telling her something was about to happen. And then suddenly, a sound broke the silence. The distant horn of a train. She opened her eyes. For the first time, a spark of hope appeared on her face. The train was finally arriving. As soon as it stopped, she quickly stepped inside. Before the doors closed, she turned back one last time. The 2 men were still standing there, staring at her. The doors shut. The train slowly started moving. She took a deep breath. I'm safe, she whispered to herself. But she didn't know. The story wasn't over yet. The next morning, as she was getting ready for work, her phone rang. Hello? Is this you speaking? A serious voice asked. Yes. This is the police station. I need to come here immediately. Her hands started shaking. Police? But why? Please come. We'll explain here. The call ended. Her heart sank. She quickly took leave from work and went to the police station. As soon as she stepped inside, her eyes fell on a room, and she froze. Those same 2 men. The same faces. The same eyes. But this time, they were in handcuffs. A chill ran through her entire body. A police officer approached her. Please, have a seat. She sat down slowly, still in shock. The officer took a deep breath and said, Last night, after you left, these 2 men assaulted another girl, and then killed her? Her bag slipped from her hands. No, this can't be. Her eyes filled with tears. We checked the CCTV footage. You were there too. She was taken to a screen. The footage played. There she was, alone, scared, and those 2 men circling around her. Are these the same people? The officer asked. She nodded slowly. Yes. The officer then turned to the men. One thing doesn't make sense, he said firmly. This girl was there before. Why didn't you target her? Why choose someone else later?" Silence filled the room. Then one of the men spoke, his voice slightly trembling. "Sir, we followed her. She was our target." "Then what happened?" the officer asked sharply. The second man lowered his eyes. "When we got close to her, we saw something." The girl looked up, confused. "What?" the officer asked. "There were two men standing beside her," he said. "One on her right, one on her left. They were tall, very strong, and they were holding big hammers."
They were staring at us, like if we tried anything, they would kill us right there. The room went completely silent. "We got scared, sir," the other man added. "We didn't want to take that risk." The officer immediately looked at the girl. "Who were they? Were you with someone?" Her eyes widened. "No, I was alone." "Are you sure?" "Yes, there was no one with me." Everyone in the room looked at each other, confused, stunned. The girl's mind went back to that night, her fear, her prayers. Tears rolled down her cheeks. I was reciting verses from the Quran," she said softly. "I was very scared, and I asked Allah for help." The officer went silent. For a few moments, no one said a word. Then slowly, he sat back in his chair, and in a deep voice he said, "Indeed, the one who protected you is the only truth." The girl closed her eyes. Her heart was finally at peace, because now she knew, that night, she was never truly alone.